What if a simple party game turned into a fight for survival? A storm is raging outside. Power's gone. Phones are dead. And inside a mansion full of rich Gen Z friends, someone ends up dead. Was it murder or just a terrible mistake? Today, we're diving into Bodies, 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 A24's bold, dark comedy horror that mixes classic whodunit vibes with brutal Gen Z satire. But this movie isn't just about blood and blame, it's about fake friends, social masks, and how quickly trust disappears when the Wi-Fi goes out. We'll break down the plot, reveal the hidden message behind the madness, and uncover some lesser-known facts that most viewers completely miss, including the real twist that changes everything. If you love clever thrillers with a dark edge and unexpected turns, stick around till the end. Trust me, the final reveal is worth it. Welcome to Movies Review, where we bring you sharp, spoiler-rich breakdowns with no fluff. If that's your thing, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Let's get into the chaos. A group of wealthy young adults gathers at a luxurious remote mansion just as a hurricane is about to hit. The plan? Wait out the storm together, party, drink, and catch up. The group is young, rich, and restless, glued to their phones, full of inside jokes and drowning in passive aggression. These aren't lifelong friends with deep trust, they're messy, modern connections. Some are lovers, some are exes, some just tolerate each other. Sophie, one of the core members of the group, arrives unexpectedly with her new girlfriend B. This instantly shakes up the dynamic. Sophie hasn't seen these people in a while. Her sudden arrival creates tension, especially with Jordan, a sharp, sarcastic friend who clearly isn't happy to see her. B, on the other hand, is the outsider. She doesn't know anyone here. She's soft-spoken, nervous, and clearly out of place in a world of wealth and self-importance. To pass the time during the storm, the group suggests playing a game called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. It's a mix of hide-and-seek and mafia. One person is secretly the killer, and everyone else has to figure out who it is. The lights go out, people fake their deaths, accusations fly. At first, it's harmless fun. They're laughing, drinking, shouting over each other. But something feels off. Beneath the surface, real emotions are starting to bubble up. Old tensions are exposed. Jealousy, betrayal, and secrets start bleeding into the game. The fun begins to break down. Then someone is found actually dead, and suddenly the line between game and reality disappears. The storm rages on outside, thunder cracks, trees bend in the wind, and inside the mansion, panic begins to spread. David, one of the group's loudest, most unpredictable members, is found dead by the pool. Not fake dead from the game, actually dead. The game is over now, or is it just beginning? What started as a joke now feels like a trap. The group is stuck inside with no power, no cell signal, and no idea who to trust. Was this an accident, or did someone really take the game too far? The atmosphere shifts fast. Everyone starts suspecting each other. Every side glance looks like guilt. Every whisper sounds like a plot. The tension is thick and the fear is real. These people were pretending to hunt a killer, and now they think one might actually be among them. As the night unfolds, alliances shift, long-buried resentments boil to the surface. The game becomes a metaphor for their relationships. It's no longer about survival, it's about ego, insecurity, and secrets. The mansion, once full of music and laughter, becomes a maze of suspicion, darkness, and dread. This isn't your usual slasher. There's no masked man with a knife. The real killer might not be hiding in the shadows. It might be hiding behind a smile, a tweet, or a nervous laugh. Every character in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies carries their own secrets, tensions, and contradictions. The drama isn't just in the plot, it's in their personalities, clashing like a pressure cooker. First, there's Sophie. She's confident and sharp, but carries a troubled past. We sense she's not just here to party, there's something more beneath her cool exterior. Her confidence masks insecurity and pain. She's someone who's been through things, but she keeps that hidden from the group. Then there's B, Sophie's new girlfriend. B is quiet and thoughtful, but clearly feels like an outsider. She doesn't fit perfectly into this rich, entitled circle. Her silence makes her mysterious and vulnerable, and her perspective is key to understanding the chaos that follows. Alice is the loud, dramatic one, a podcaster who talks fast and never seems to stop. She injects humor into the tension, often making jokes to cover her own nervousness. Alice provides a strange sort of comic relief, but her sarcasm often cuts deep, revealing uncomfortable truths about the others. The rest of the group, David, Emma, Jordan and Greg, each add their own flavors of tension and drama. Jordan is sarcastic and sharp-tongued. Emma is manipulative and defensive. Greg tries to stay neutral but can be surprisingly dangerous. And David is unpredictable and volatile. What binds them is that everyone has something to hide. Secrets, jealousy, regrets, or grudges simmer just below the surface. When the stakes get high, these cracks widen into dangerous divides. This group isn't just battling an unknown killer, they're battling each other's demons. As the night drags on, suspicion spreads like wildfire. The group fractures. What was once playful banter turns into heated arguments. Accusations fly over loyalty, jealousy, and betrayal. Trust disappears, replaced by fear and paranoia. The movie cleverly uses this chaos to satirize Gen Z culture. You'll hear them throw around words like gaslighting, toxic, and triggered, all buzzwords we see trending on social media. But Bodies, Bodies, Bodies doesn't just mimic these phrases. It critiques how these words are sometimes weaponized, misunderstood, or overused to avoid real conversations. The film exposes how fragile friendships can be, especially when everyone is scared and disconnected. The characters hide behind jargon and performative outrage, instead of facing their true emotions. Their privilege blinds them to deeper problems, and their communication falls apart at the worst moment. With no phones and no internet, the very tools that connect them are stripped away, forcing raw human interaction. But instead of unity, the group spirals into chaos. The movie uses this breakdown to reflect on modern social isolation, how fear and digital dependence have fractured relationships, leaving people vulnerable and alone. The night explodes into chaos. Accusations turn into physical fights. The mansion, once a playground for a twisted game, becomes a battleground. People yell, cry, and sometimes fight to survive. Deaths continue. Some are accidents, others more sinister. Fear fuels rash decisions. Everyone believes there's a killer lurking, but no one knows who. Trust is shattered beyond repair. The tension isn't just external, it's deeply personal. Each a character's ego, fears, and secrets push them over the edge. The group dynamic devolves into primal survival instincts mixed with adolescent drama. It's a powder keg waiting to blow. The climax is both terrifying and darkly ironic. Characters that seemed harmless reveal dangerous sides. Violence and betrayal aren't just part of the game, they become real. The storm outside mirrors the storm within, creating an atmosphere thick with dread. By dawn, only 2 people remain alive, exhausted, terrified, and broken. But here's the kicker: the original death, the one that set everything off, wasn't murder. It was a terrible accident. The chaos that followed, all fueled by panic, egos, paranoia, and fear. The group's breakdown was a self-fulfilling prophecy. They weren't victims of a killer, they became killers because of their own fractures. This twist flips the whole movie on its head. It asks who's really responsible for the violence. Is it fate, chance, or human nature? Bodies, Bodies, Bodies ends on a grim note. When trust breaks down, we become our own worst enemies. One of the most striking things about Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is its style. Almost the entire film takes place in darkness, lit only by flickering phone screens or flashes of lightning. This creates an intense, claustrophobic atmosphere that pulls viewers right into the tension and fear. The camera work is raw and intimate, close-ups that catch every nervous glance and twitch. It's like being trapped inside the mansion with these characters, feeling every heartbeat and whispered suspicion.
The tone blends horror with dark comedy. It's funny in a sharp, biting way. Sarcastic dialogue meets moments of genuine terror. The script is brutally honest, with lines that cut to the core of Gen Z anxieties and social quirks. This unique blend of humor, horror, and social satire makes the movie stand out from typical slasher flicks. It's modern, edgy, and unforgettable. The cast delivers powerful performances that elevate the film. Rachel Sennett, as Alice, is a standout. Her timing and energy bring sharp wit and a needed comic edge, making her scenes some of the most memorable. Amanda Stenberg, as Sophie, captures a complex mix of confidence, vulnerability, and hidden pain. Her performance makes Sophie feel real and unpredictable. Maria Bakalova's Bee adds quiet strength and emotional depth. Her outsider perspective grounds the chaos in something genuine. The chemistry among the entire group is electric. Their back and forth feels authentic, making the tension more believable. Each actor brings something unique to the table, helping the story build suspense and emotional impact. Beyond the surface thriller, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies explores deeper themes. It critiques fake friendships and performative social behavior. These characters wear masks, both literally in the game and metaphorically in their lives. Their relationships are fragile, based on convenience rather than true connection. The film shows how quickly trust disappears when pressure mounts. It reflects our digital age's paradox: more connected than ever, yet lonelier and more isolated. There's a sharp commentary on social media, identity, and privilege. The characters' wealth and status shape how they interact, hide secrets, and judge each other. At its core, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is a dark mirror, reflecting how fear, ego, and insecurity can destroy us. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest danger isn't outside, but within ourselves. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is more than just a wild party gone terribly wrong. Beneath all the chaos and suspense lies a sharp message about friendship, trust, and how fear can turn us against the people closest to us. So, what did you think? Did you see that final twist coming? Were you surprised by how everything unraveled? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more faceless movie reviews that cut through the surface and get to the heart of the story, don't forget to hit that like button. And while you're here, make sure to subscribe to Movies Review, your go-to spot for smart, spoiler-filled breakdowns and fresh takes on your favorite films. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.